What's up, you guys? Welcome to a new YouTube video. My name is Kate Wamoko. Today we're cooking plantain in two ways, sweet and savory. So if you're not familiar with plantain, they're actually in the banana family, but the difference with them and regular bananas is that they have thicker skins, they have more starch, and they're usually eaten while cooked, but when they're really ripe, you can actually eat them while raw. Now, some of my bananas are overripe, so I'm going to use those for the savory recipe, and the others that are firm, I'm going to use them for the sweet recipe. So let's get into making the sweet recipe first. So the sweet recipe is going to be pretty simple. All you're gonna do is deep fry the plantain chunks in some oil and cover it with some cinnamon sugar. People usually use granulated sugar for cinnamon sugar, but I'm gonna use powdered sugar. I'm gonna mix it in the ratio of 4:1, so that's 4 tablespoons of sugar to 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. I actually added a bit more cinnamon because I make my own rolls, and then I added in some desiccated coconut because I have some lying around, and that's my mixture. So next we just prep the plantain, and all we need to do is just peel them, and then we're gonna cut them into small pieces and then go ahead and shallow fry them in some oil. So I decided to just cut them into small pieces diagonally, as you can see, so that they cook faster. Because I was shallow frying my plantain, I used a little bit of oil, maybe just a little under a quarter cup of oil. You can also deep fry them if you prefer. So once they turn golden brown on one side, just turn them on the other side and let them cook. And then once they're done, just take them off the heat and then put them on a plate or a bowl with some serviette so that they drain out the oil. And while they're still hot, pour on the cinnamon sugar, and that is your recipe: cinnamon sugar fried plantain. Now we make the savory recipe. So I'm gonna prepare the plantain as I did. I'm just gonna peel them and then cut them into pieces. So I'm gonna skip right through that, and then after doing that, we're gonna cut up the other ingredients, and the ingredients are garlic, parsley, and spring onion. I'm gonna write all the exact measurements of everything in the description box below. So to form the fritters, we're going to mash up the plantain, then add in all the ingredients we've just cut up, as well as seasoning, that is chili, black pepper, and salt. And then we're going to add in flour and breadcrumbs to form the fritters. So I ended up adding 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour to the dough, and then 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs to form the fritters. You can definitely add only all-purpose flour if that is what you have, or breadcrumbs alone if that is what you prefer to use. And then I mixed everything up to form a dough with kind of a wettish consistency. So the technique I used to form the fritters was I put some flour on my left hand, and then I scooped some of the plantain dough onto my hand, poured some flour onto the dough as well, and then pressed it to form sort of like a disc. I wanted to form a flat surface, sort of a thin fritter, so that it cooks through properly. And once more, I just cooked that on a pan with shimmering oil, until they turn golden brown on one side, and then you turn them, and then they cook on the other side, and you're done. It's really that simple. And that's it, guys. We have our fritters ready. So let me know what you prefer. Are you in the sweet camp or in the savory camp? I am usually in the savory camp all day, every day, but these two recipes, I can't choose between the two. I love them both. So let me know in the comments down below, and see you on the next one.